Hello, welcome back to Dota Politica. I'm hoping you're doing well, wherever you are. Now, Saba Saba Day is here, and actually, Kenya is now protesting. They want accountability in William Samoei Ruto's government. Now, before we delve deep into this issue, I would want us to check these clips. Yes, now you have seen how goons invaded an office. In fact, it's being said that these are government goons sent to, of course, disrupt the press briefing. And also, angalia hao wengine.
Na mimi naambia majenzi, acha niwaambie ukweli majenzi. Acha niwaambie majenzi. Acha nikwambie, mimi naambia tu kweli, mimi ni jenzi lakini mimi sifurahia tu boy mwenyewe. Woko university, mimi sijaenda shule yote. Mimi natetea haki yangu kuja kusimama taoni sema peace. Alafu wewe jenzi unaona niambia unanichoma. Wacha tungojana unichome, kama utanichoma. Wacha unipe kazi.
Now, you have seen these are people who are said to be goons, who are actually telling the Gen Zs not to mess with them. In fact, they are saying that hawana kazi na Gen Z wapatia kazi. So they don't know who is supposed to, create employment for them. I mean, the government is the one responsible. I mean, you can do that. The Gen Zs pia hawana kazi, so they can't ask them to employ you. Now, just few hours before Mandamano ianze, Raila came up with this.
This Saba Saba actually was a very noble idea. Saba Saba was meant to bring the people together for a common cause. And this cause was change. And we decided that we would go to Kamukunji grounds, which is historical grounds. That's where the last cow, Kenya.
And you see, Raila said that people should converge in Kamukunji. And of course, Kenyans were confused because Raila Odinga, you didn't say this before, but you're saying it last minute. And some people are saying that this is a scheme by President William Ruto to somehow, sway this Mandamano. I mean, confuse the Gen Zs so that the Gen Zs who are actually diehard fans for Raila Odinga will converge waende Kamukunji, then the few ones watch CBD. So this is a technical way of neutralizing this mass action. Because, I mean, why say it last minute? You should have said it before so that people can prepare. But when you're saying it last minute, it shows that you guys sat down, mkaplan, mkapanga, mkasema, tunataka tudanganya vijana. I go to Kamukunji, so as more attention should be, the people will be focusing on Kamukunji, not CBD. So this is a way of, they call it divide and rule, dividing the Gen Zs and ruling them. And people believe that this is a scheme by President William Ruto to somehow, destroy this Mandamano. Because, truth be told, you see, when you're a president and your country is constantly demonstrating, the world is watching, and the world sees you as a rogue president, and that's the truth. You see? So the only way Ruto can, manage to quell this Mandamano is by using Raila Odinga to, of course, stop and sway the Gen Zs wasiende CBD, waende Kamukunji. So, with the protest going on, insiders have it that President Ruto is not sleeping. In fact, he's afraid that these Gen Zs might, decide to reach State House this time around, because Saba Saba Day is a big day. And historically, this Saba Saba Day began in 1990, and Orengo came to limelight at the time, because Orengo were the people, alikuwa kijana time, but they were the people who were fighting for the removal of the then president, Daniel Arap Moi. But now, during Uro's time, we never witnessed a Saba Saba. In fact, people were comfortable with Uro. But Ruto's time, people are talking about Saba Saba. Why? It means that this government imeumiza watu wengi. And people are tired, and people want the president to go. And that's the reality on the ground. So, as president, what should he do? I think the best thing you should do is to stop the abductions and extrajudicials and focus on improving the lives of Kenyans, because we are headed to elections just 1 year away. And to get elections, of course, he will try whatever he will try as much as possible to, of course, remain in power. And how will he do it when the people of Kenya don't want him to be the president? Will he manipulate the ABC? Because Raila has been claiming that no, anashinda ABC inabadilishwa. So will the same thing happen? And if it happens, what will be the repercussion? Because now I'm imagining that people vote Ruto out, then akatilia pa, then aseme ya talking. See, it will be chaotic. Huh? So that's what's happening now. So tell me, do you believe that President Ruto is actually voted and now he is not in State House? Ametoka ameenda because he's afraid that the young people might now fight their ways to State House. Yeah, and eject him, because that has been the talk of the Gen Zs. Do you believe this will actually happen this time round? Or do you believe the Gen Zs will just protest in town? And do you believe goons will infiltrate? Because Gachagua amesema kwamba Ruto has planned goons to, of course, go and invade, infiltrate the peaceful protest, so as to, of course, later on blame Gachagua for it. Comment then, of course, tell me, so that we meet here next time we have this amazing video. Subscribe, we'll meet here next time we have these amazing videos.